The no-go zone, my friend. That is almost a free win.
What do you do? Like, what?
I don't know.
Gyro? I don't know. Like, they need some AoE damage. They just go Visage. I mean, this is just classic Tundra, but you're really not able to influence, like, this 5 Enigma is going to be very good.
I wasn't with the combination of the Malefice, though, so it is nonetheless a decent chunk of harass onto the Visage. Snaking's doing a really good job, but also beating onto Crystallis, and this should be our first blood.
Damn.
Very nicely done. They just see a slight opening there. Sneyking was able to set that up, and
it's really, for the next 2 levels, you have free reign to solo this one.
Mid lane. And it's going to be able to get aggressive onto Armel pre-level 6. We'll force some TPs in. Very nice use of the Hurricane from AUI into that Armel. They might even be able to go for Yamich next as well, but the Blinding Light already used. AUI gets involved in 2 kills. They've got a... Well, this could be scary where the map just opens up at too fast of a rate. And, you know, Secret do kind of have a bit more of a greedier lineup where their playmaking is...
still level 6.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna die again. Tries to time it perfectly to get rid of some of the proof damage. Nine is also gonna die as well. Okay, out of nowhere. More heroes to the mid lane to potentially get this objective. I thought it was gonna be the Atos on Meepo. Did just hit level 10. Maybe that's something they were waiting for as AUI. Someone's gonna be able to zip over the top. Should be able to get the kill nonetheless with Fbz nearby, but Tundra also can bring some of the resources down to take the fight. The double control coming through from the Earthbind, but they're going to be lacking some of the damage. Sneyking just spins through.
One component in.
What would you say is kind of the core item build that we often see on the Meepos as well, regardless of kind of the position?
Atos Axe Blink is still the absolute go-to that they're looking to try and achieve as, well, poor Puppey looks like he's just going to be the target of a couple of supports although.
Instant Atos, that's not the fight that Armel wants to show up to. Now Crystallis, what's going to stop them from diving on a tier 2 tower? He can use the Omni Slash, but that will just buy a couple of seconds of time and they'll still kill him nonetheless. There's a dive from Tundra. Pays off perfectly. We'll be well aware of Secret starting to move on over to defend the tower, but it's going to go down regardless. And Tundra, they actually feel strong enough to take the fight. They're going to try and poke down Timber, who is pretty taken with the help of the Octarine, so maybe they'll turn to AUI instead as, yep, 9. He's also TPing out as well. So Tundra, they see all the heroes up top from Secret, and they want nothing to do with a further fight. They'll just cut their losses with the... Puppey's just... inching close to that first black hole of the game. Run into 33.
He's going to be Sneyking.
And yeah, if you don't, he's going to be able to steal some of the spells and turn it back around. As now with 9 showing up, they've got the control into the Storm Spirit and they've got the damage as well. Oh no, Tundra. Maybe in some danger with the Orchid reveal onto Skiter. He's pretty close to the T2 tower, so the TP should come in fast enough to protect him. We see how much damage they're really able to do onto Fbz though.
I mean, it's the power of the Midnight Pulse being stolen, right? Up against the Timbersaw. Doesn't matter if you go into any sort of BKBs, it's still going to pierce through all that magic damage.
Armel's going to tip in. I'll definitely kill Yamich. Now Armel's going to be cautious because he's out of mana and 9 instantly pounces over the top with the blink.
Are probably the ones that it's a little bit less pronounced on, but the cores in terms of levels, they're even-ish, you know? Like, Armel's fallen a little bit behind off the back of a few of those kills, and well, he did try and hang around and get the Wisdom Rune, but Fbz gets a very valuable kill. A lot of that farm himself off the back of the Eidolons, off pushing waves in with Midnight Pulse and Faithful. So you can end up falling, not behind, but, you know, even with such a dominant lead as this, you should maybe be okay.
TP, it's on cooldown. Armel's gonna try and maybe buy a little bit of time. Puppey's wraparound is interesting. This angle they're gonna try and take, but as soon as they get a couple of stuns out, this fight's getting more awkward. 9's got the Aegis as well, so you need to target everyone else but the Meepo. But it's just taking them too long to be able to land some of their spells. As 33 in some danger. It's going to be protected thanks to the song from Skeeter. Sleeping up Secret and giving them an opportunity to re-evaluate how they want to take the team fight, and perfectly sets up for 9's Earthbound. And even clips onto Fbz as well as Tundra. They are on another one in this game 1.
I want to look over some of that damage done towards the later part of that team fight, because Sneyking had the chakram stolen as well, so that's a nice way to be able to just absolutely rip through a Timbersaw. That tanky boy can feel a lot less so, and yeah, ended up popping the damage, I believe, for Tundra that fight. Look at all the damage that Secret did, but it just doesn't matter. This is exactly what Tundra did when they won TI, right? They said, you can throw all the damage at us you want. We've got Wraith Pack, we've got Pipe, we've got Reeves, we've got Drums, we've got everything to be able to withstand all of that. Way.
They might just jump Armel. They could probably go past the Timber, and yeah, they're gonna do just that. Oh, I don't know if you can position there with the heroes they currently have, and now they're gonna go for Fbz. He's able to get the chain back to safety, almost dies to the impetus. They can continue the hunt. Look at the constant round of stuns and control.
About to die.
Yeah, but Armel had to buy back for that though, so Tundra, I don't even know if they care. You'll probably reset. 33 doesn't even want to. Sensafimo is in, pops the glyph.
Armel, he's just hanging around. He doesn't have full mana to be able to make a full-on zip play with. It's like they're going to need to. Like, Rubik being dead means that this Timbersaw is a lot stronger than it previously was with all those chakras.
Oh, he's in again.
He is.
Yamich, another round of the ensnare. It's all up to Fbz. It's a decent chunk of damage, but there's the Mega Meepo instantly.
It's going to be impossible at that stage.
Even sees net worth. Jesus Christ. Naga Illusions just running the supports. They're going to take an interesting angle to the fight, but... What just happened? Puppey, he's going to try and buy back. Armel wants to try and create some chaos as well. That's a triple familiar stun. Instant dieback out of Puppey. Just get out. Get out of this game. Try and go into game 2 with a different strategy, because Tundra just wiped the floor. There was almost never even a hope of Secret being able to take this game with how incredibly dominant Tundra looked.
Everything that they did was perfect.